Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this crazy world we're living in. And it really is crazy, isn't it? Things don't seem to make sense, do they? This is what Cristiano Ronaldo has said about this horrible news about the death of Diogo Jota. Just doesn't make sense. It seems really unfair. You know, you've got a young man, I think he's 28 years old, you know, just like at the pinnacle of his career, playing football for Liverpool, that he's from Portugal originally. And he was driving in Spain, in Zamora, in Spain, when the terrible accident happened, driving along with his brother in his Lamborghini. Now, this is like the what's left there. That's the site. Obviously, you know, things have been taken away, but just just seems, you know, 1 minute there they are driving along. Seems like they were overtaken. Was he speeding? Apparently, he'd been at some sort of celebration. Don't know if there was any, you know, if he was impaired in any way from driving. But of course, Lamborghinis. Let's have a look. I mean, they're well. I'm not even going to have a look at one. You know, Lamborghini is like a prime car that a young person perhaps would want to have, or any age, I suppose. For me, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't have one if you paid me. They're too low down. They don't look very safe. You know, I just don't get it. But, you know, that's just me. A lot of people like sports cars. Really, the only sports car I've ever been in is a Porsche. A friend of mine had a Porsche many years ago. And, oh, no, I didn't like it at all. You were very low down. You know, as you're driving along, you're looking up to all the other cars. Felt very insecure and uncomfortable. Getting in and out was a nightmare for me, even then when I was young. So no, I don't understand the allure of sports cars. But then, you know, I'm not a Premier League footballer. And of course, this is especially sad because Diogo had got married only 10 days ago to his long-term girlfriend. They've got 2 children together, and of course he was traveling with his brother, so both he and his brother have died. Imagine how the mum feels, just losing 2 of his sons just like that. Boom, flash of an instant. Just shows you, you know, you really have got to live your life, you know, as well as you can. You can't, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody, is it? Let's just have a look at this news article.
Jota, the 28-year-old, died alongside his younger brother when his Lamborghini crashed in Spain. Only 10 days ago, he married the mother of his 3 children. This season, he celebrated winning the Premier League and Cup success with the Portuguese national side. The club says it's devastated at the unimaginable loss. Here's Annie Puller.
Well, this tragedy has hit hard across clubs, countries and fans. Liverpool footballer Diogo Jota was just 28 years old, a Portuguese national who had earned the nickname Jota the Slaughter for his supreme goal-scoring abilities. He had celebrated winning the Premiership League with Liverpool this season. Little did fans realise that would be his last. We're told the 28-year-old striker was alongside his brother travelling in a Lamborghini when the vehicle crashed and veered off the side of a highway, bursting into flames. Pictures from the scene there show that charred Lamborghini laying in a ditch. And at this stage, Spanish authorities believe a blown-out tyre may have caused the collision. Now, as news of this tragedy spread here in the UK this morning, well, fans headed straight to the home of Liverpool, laying floral tributes, heartfelt messages, and also breaking out in chant for their forever number 20. Portugal, don't you know? Oh,
it's beyond tragic, to be fair. I don't even know the guy, but you feel like you do.
He's probably one of the best finishers I've ever seen, and I love him. will be missed. I hope they can support Liverpool, can support the family.
Oh, what a little sweetheart that lad is. Fancy him saying that. Hope that Liverpool can support the family. It's so sweet.
Extremely cruel twist. Diogo Jota had only married the mother of his 3 children just 11 days ago.
Yeah, and it's like there's so many photos and videos of the wedding. It was a huge occasion. Just tragic, isn't it? You're talking about, Diogo and his brother Andre Silva. Just let me put a photo of him up a moment of them together. Both footballers, his younger brother, at the sort of not even reached the prime of their lives yet, and everything fantastic, footballers having the best life. He just got married, and then boom, just like that, flash of an instant, life can change just in a moment, can't it? And just seems, so just such a horrible incident, and a tyre blowing out. I mean, I don't know how fast they were going. Maybe he was going too fast, because you wouldn't expect that from a tyre blowout, would you? I mean, I don't know about you. I've had a tyre. I've been going along the motorway, and the tyre has just sort of blown, if you like, but it hasn't ended up like that. Just makes you wonder if they were overtaking. Maybe there was more to it. Maybe they caught something on the road, or will we ever know exactly what caused that? Just horrendous, isn't it? Reminds me of, I mean, it's somebody else who died, a famous, I don't know if you know about the actor James Dean. I mean, I'm going back many years. He died in a Porsche, didn't he, in a sort of sports car. And I know the wreckage of his car was very similar to the wreckage that I've seen of Diogo's car. They're not very safe, are they? Aren't you better off in a 4x4? I don't know. Maybe you've got more protection if you have this kind of accident. I don't know. But just for, I just can't imagine what that family are going through.
The outpouring of grief has been immense from public figures both on and off the field. I'll read you a few of those tributes now from football legend and former teammate Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's tweeted, "It doesn't make any sense." And from the Princess of Wales, "As part of the footballing family, I am deeply saddened to hear of the passing of Diogo Jota and his brother. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and all who knew him." Now, it's clear that the 28-year-old had began a new chapter of his life as a married man. He now leaves behind a grieving family and a generation of football fans in mourning.
Yes, so very, very sad news there for whether you're a football fan or not, whether you're a Liverpool fan or not. It's just terrible, isn't it? So, just terrible. And especially for his family, for his new wife, his 2 sons, his mum, losing 2 sons just like that. Just doesn't bear thinking about, does it? So, anyway, so love and prayers to the family. And, there's not much to say, really, is there? There's not much you can say. There's not much comforting things to say. They're just the only thing that literally you can hope is that they didn't know much about it or anything. Hopefully it was very quick, instant, probably. And it's quite sad that that's the only positive, maybe. There's nothing positive in this story. But anyway, rest in peace to both of them, and love, and I don't know, the family, I hope they have got support from each other. And yeah, I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, may your God go with you. Thank you.